Welcome to the Roughnecks. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, glad to have you. Today we're going to be diving into one of the most ambitious and controversial games that's been made. And we're talking about Star Citizen, of course. This game has been in development for over a decade. It's raised millions of dollars, but it's also accomplished a lot as well. I personally play it. I own one of the ship packages. I paid $55 for mine, $55 for mine. While there are some people that have out there to justify spending thousands of dollars on their ship. It wasn't for me, but the buying the ship for that price isn't for me, but it's a free world, free country. Spend your money how you want to spend it. I just hope you have everything else in order. Um, but being in development for so long, because they're trying to add so many features and plug so much in, is it eventually going to get finished, or is it just going to be a never-ending promise? Let's talk about that. And first off, let's talk about the great stuff. We're going to go with the positives first, okay? This game is a visual masterpiece. The concept art, the ship design, it's great. The people behind it have to be artistically brilliant to be pulling it off. The level of detail in the ships and the planets and the POIs, that when you're having a session with it, when you're playing and everything's going right, it's hard not to be in awe in what they have been able to pull off. And it's clear that they actually care, because I've played, just like a lot of you, played a ton of early access games that never left alpha state, but that's because the developer didn't put anything but low quality polys in, or low quality assets that they bought off the Unity store. They pumped it for a few months while they're getting money. Maybe they updated some things, maybe they added some things, but then they just abandoned it. The fact that it hasn't been abandoned, and yes, there's been a lawsuit over things, but the fact that it hasn't been abandoned, the fact that they're still adding to it, and the content that is being added is so visually stunning and done well, it's really hard to be mad, because I'm of the mind that this is an artistic game, and you can't rush good art. Otherwise you're going to end up with some of these people that are cutting holes in buckets and letting them fall over and calling it modern art, right? So it's just one of those things that whether you're out in the far reaches of space or you're engaging in PvP and pissing people off, it's a fun game and it has so much to offer for everybody. Like right now, me and a couple of my buddies, we're pooling money to get a mining ship, to go make some more money, to then buy another ship. Like, there's so much that you could do in there. It's just fantastic. And now let's get to the critiques of it, as you will. Like, I don't want to say the cons of it, but for instance, the bugs, the glitches. I tried 3 or 4 times this week to do some bounty hunting contracts, but they were bugged. Even though I accepted them, they never appeared as accepted contracts. I was flying around and a piece of cargo came loose in the back of my ship and my ship exploded. There's plenty of issues. There's plenty of bugs, plenty of glitches that in a normal game you expect it, right? Like comparing it to Bellwright, comparing it to other games that we've played that are still kind of in development, like Manor Lords, for instance. They're nice, cleaned up games, but they still have bugs and glitches, and neither of those are anywhere close to the scale of this game, right? And so I'm not mad about bugs or glitches, and they fix them. They continue to work and they try to fix things. And so as long as they keep doing that, for me, it's a good game. I don't have complaints about it other than like this free week that we just did. The servers were full. I don't have the most stable internet here in Sicily right now, and so my sessions were cut short a lot of time because the servers were dying off. So I'm hoping that now that the free week is over, things will kind of get back to normal. We'll be able to do it. But it's one of those things where the prolonged development, the constant influx of new features that are slowing everything down. You hear the word feature creep, and the fact that they keep pulling money and they're offering ships for thousands of dollars. And that some of those are concepts, so they're cheaper now and they're going to be more expensive when they actually release. But so really, in my review of this game, okay? In my review, is this worth the time and money? And that truly depends. If you're someone who wants something cut, dry, ready to go, jump in, let's go, let's do it, like it's all ready to go, this isn't the game for you, and that's okay. Not every game has to be for everybody. You know, it's these silly score scales that we rank stuff off of. You know, is trying to put them into uniform boxes. It just doesn't work. But if you're excited about being a part of the development of what will be a masterpiece, what will be one of the best games visually and on a grand scale, the ambition of it, if you're willing to be a part of that as it evolves and grows and finishes, this is a game for you. You can buy it for less than the cost of a AAA game. You can get into it for, I think, $40. I saw ships on sales for some of the game packages. So, you know, as long as you don't mind rough edges, as long as you don't mind growing pains, as long as you don't mind the, resets every now and then, Star Citizen offers something to you that no one else can. It's unparalleled in everything, and it provides an experience that, as of right now, cannot be found anywhere else. Starfield can't do it. None of them can do it. Well, that's it for today's review. What are your thoughts on Star Citizen? Have you played it? Are you waiting for the final release? Everyone's talking about 4.0. 4.0 is on the horizon. Everyone's very excited about it, especially the people that are, duping the cargo right now for stupid money. But let me know in the comments below what you think. If you've played it, if you haven't played it, it's a beast of a game. I'm running it on my Alienware laptop. I have to play it on low settings. Tell me if you're able to run it or if you have any tips to get it to run better. But, don't forget to like and subscribe. That's the easiest way that you guys can help and support the channel. And it costs you nothing. It costs you nothing but a click of a button. And every now and then you're going to see one of my videos pop up. And hopefully they're providing something that you're enjoying and getting value out of. Otherwise, I don't know why you watch so long. But thanks again, and as always, welcome to the Roughnecks.